This video is sponsored by refinements.
Today I will show you how I created this Guardians of the Desert photo manipulation. So let's start. Hey guys, it's Nemanja and welcome to another really fun photo manipulation tutorial. This will be a step-by-step tutorial, and usually how I make these tutorials is before recording, before doing this, I just do a photo manipulation in Photoshop, but just roughly, more like a little bit advanced sketch to see if all the elements will fit together, etc., to know what I will do later in a tutorial. So you don't need to watch me thinking and doing all the necessary steps here before you. But today it's a different day. Today I will do just like that because I didn't have time to do everything before. This will be the first time I'm doing this, so you and I will see everything for the first time together, with the difference that I downloaded all the photos and I have some idea in my mind, but how this will came up we will see by the end of this episode. Right, so without further ado, let the fun begin. Right guys, we are here in Photoshop and I have a bunch of different photos that I downloaded from Envato Elements. So what we will do, let's go back to our background. So this is something that we'll start with, and I just have this, the rule of the thirds grid. If you don't know what is it and how to do some compositions in photography or doing photo manipulations, check out this video right here. Right, so I will just fast forward this grabbing these photos and paste it right there. Okay, so now I will go and convert each of these to smart object, just because I want to preserve the pixels. If I need to make them a lot smaller than bigger, I can do that with the smart objects. Okay, so this is it. This is our main background, and these are some really cool photos. So Control or Command T to make this smaller, and let's see how this will be. So I like this, and I like these rocks, etc. in the desert. This is too clean for my taste, for the idea that I have, but okay, let's see what we can combine and mix together. The sun is coming from this direction and here are the shadows, and in this photo the sun is coming from this direction and here are the shadows. So we either need to invert this photo or to invert this photo. So let's try inverting this one. Control or Command T, right click, flip horizontal, press enter, and that looks cool. But now I want to put a layer mask right here, and let's see if we... I like the sky, so let's see the sky. This one is a little bit more interesting and dynamic and dramatic than this one, but we will see what we will do at the end. So let's start by erasing this rock. So let's see, this brush, I want 100% opacity, and okay, so this is it. This looks cool. So should I maybe, let me see, maybe I should keep just this part here. Let's zoom this and make the brush a little bit harder. Just keep this. Okay. From time to time I will just fast forward something, just because it's nothing special, but I don't want you to waste time watching me refining the edge, for example, and something like this, because I don't know how long this tutorial will be, because I didn't do this before, and probably this can take several hours to create this perfectly. But for the time's sake of these tutorials, I will go fast through something, I will rush about some details, because this is not me doing perfect photo manipulation, it's me showing you some techniques that you need to learn, understand, and then implement into your own workflow. So here, my idea is to use this photo. When I saw this photo, let's make it smaller. The idea was to put it somewhere here. Let's say something like this, I don't know. So, for example, and to grab, let me show you, to grab not this one, but this statue right there. And let's hide it, I don't need it anymore. And to put it, let's go to Smart Object. Okay. And before before that, sorry, before I'm going to smart object, I just want to create a layer mask, and I want to erase this because I actually don't need this. I just need other things of her. So like that. And now I will just go right click, apply layer mask, and then right click and convert to smart object. Later I will rename the layer, so don't worry about that. And my idea is to put her somewhere here, to be inside the sand a little bit, and to make her a little bit bigger. So Control or Command T, and let's see, something like this, maybe, not sure. Let's try it like that. Okay, so maybe a little bit bigger, like that, like this, maybe. Let's see. And maybe even bigger, like this. Now we have one issue here. Let's put it something like there. So the issue is that we oversize this, and then we lose the quality a little bit of the texture. So you can see she's a little bit blurry, but we will fix this. It's not good. I don't like to do this, but I'll fix it by just going with this to filter camera and do some cool fix there. So what I will do, I will zoom it, and then I will go with the clarity a little bit, with the texture a little bit. See the difference, but just a little bit, and then I will sharpen it. So details and sharpen this. See, I don't want to do it a lot, but just a little bit. Okay, and I will press OK. And because this is a smart filter, this is the smart object, this is a smart filter, I can always go back and forth and change some settings. So before and after, this is much better. And now I will go with the tutorial. So this is statue. And now let's see. I don't want this sky, obviously. Then I will go right there and use the quick selection tool and just quickly, ooh, this is cool. Quickly select the sky, add it as a layer mask, and let's see if we need to refine this a little bit. Yeah, maybe we need to refine the edges. So let's fast forward this, guys, because I will just use a brush and a little bit softer brush. This one a little bit softer, and just refine it. Okay, so this looks cool. This I will see later. So I will group all of these, actually all of these, and name it background. And now I will show you how I will match everything together, all the photos. So here with this one, first let's put a statue. Let's go with layer mask, and let's put the statue inside the sand. So I will go with my cloud dust smoke brush. So let's go with this one, and you can get these brushes for just $1. A link right there. So actually not right there, but down in the description you have a link to my website store, and you can get it for just $1, the set of my cloud dust storm, cloud dust and smoke brushes. And okay, this is for just making the effect like she's standing inside the sand, a little bit more organic. I can make the brush maybe bigger. See, it's not just like a simple round brush, it's a little bit better effect. Okay, we will later even more refine this, if I don't forget, because I'm a little bit rushing for the time sake of the tutorial, but this is cool. For now, this is really, really cool. We have one line here, and that line is from a layer mask. I think of this, yeah, of this one. So let's go here and just make it bigger, black color, and just whew, this is it. Okay, I don't like this, so I will go right here, really soft brush, and I will just erase this because I love this sand right there. But how much? Probably until here, probably something like this. And here we have the trails from the car, and see, this is huge because the car is, this is trails from the car probably. So let's pretend that it is. I think it is. So this will be really cool like that. And now we need to just, let me see about this. No, I will leave this like it should be here. Perfect, like it's a wall. And then we have a really nice plane of sand here. And down there, let's see, let's test something. I just want to test it because I don't know. Usually I would know if I would do this, because I already did it, but let's try to leave it like that, and then maybe, well, I got up there, so maybe with this soft brush right there, fill it a little bit here, not too much, and then blend everything together. So let's see. Okay, now we need to match the colors and saturation of these dunes of 3 different photos. And how to do that? First of all, I will go with this one, and I will go with let's see, curves. Clip it to effect only this. I need to make it darker, but how dark? So I will show you a trick for that. And also I need to change the hue, or actually saturation with the color balance. The color with the color balance, but probably I will need to change the saturation to, I will see. First of all, I will go all the way up, create new black and white adjustment layer, and when I have everything in black and white, I can easily see just the light, so how dark this should be. So I already make it darker, I didn't actually, so something like this. So these two should blend nicely together. I don't care about this one because this is a brighter part there. So I just want these two that are touching each other, basically these two layers, to be nice. Again, I have this octabox right there, and it's making me hard to see the light properly, but I think it's good here and there. Okay, so then I will hide this and see that's for now okay. Then we have a color balance, and with the color balance I can change the color of this, so a little bit more of the yellow, a little bit more of the red, maybe a little bit of the green, touch of it. Then let's go to shadows, do the same, a little bit of these two. Maybe it's too yellow. Again, this light is crazy, but you need to see me. And let's go to highlights and add a little bit of the both tones. Let's see, something like this looks cool. Now let's see about saturation. So this is better than this, obviously, and then this. So we have something here, really cool. So I will go with the hue and saturation adjustment layer, clip it effect only that, and now see how this saturated should be. So there is a really cool trick. I did a full tutorial on saturation check adjustment layer. You can watch it on link right there. Now I will just use it. I don't want to explain it. I think I did it. Yeah, I did it in a previous episode too, really briefly, but you have full episode about that. So selective colors, adjustment layer, I have saturation check preset, and these two needs to be the same brightness. So here the brightness is key. The brighter, the more saturated. So like this, and let's hide that. And this is cool, so I really like it. Maybe just to do something, let me see, if I go here to the curves and just brighten this up part a little bit, that's nice. So let's go back here and see if I will erase this or add this. I'm not sure. So let's leave it like that. This is before, this is after, and we have, let me see, right there, we have this, that it's our background here, and yeah, I would leave it like that. Okay, and this one is really good, so that one is this, and maybe, let's see, with saturation check, maybe, if I go right here, hue and saturation, and just darken it a bit. Wait, what happened? It's not this one. It's, oh, we painted this one above, so let's see. Yeah, we cannot do much with that, but let's leave it like this. Okay, so I will delete this layer, I don't need it. Let's see, black and white. Yeah, I maybe need to make this a little bit darker, but maybe not, we'll see that later. Okay, so I will leave it like this. I really like it. So the next step is, I don't like it actually. I don't like this color. So it's there, but it's not there. So I can try something. I can go here with the color balance. Let's see. I will fast forward this, guys. Okay, so I just changed a tiny bit here. I like it like that a little bit more. Yeah, I like it a little bit more. So let's leave it like that. Okay, the next step is to try to fix the statue to make it like it's more like sand color, something like that. But I have an idea, because this statue, I cannot see the other arm because it's a little bit like it's here, but it's a little behind, so you cannot see my arm here. So I, for that reason, choose this statue right there, and let's go, where is it's here. I want to make it bigger and to use just this arm, like to put this spear on the on this first statue. So let's see, the shoulder, oh, this is too big. So the shoulder, we need to match the shoulder. Sorry guys about this. Okay, so the shoulders are here. I think this is cool, and this is okay size. I don't care about the head, I don't care about this. They're a little bit different, but I need to match this, so maybe a little bit bigger, like that, a little bit down. And okay, let's say that that's okay. So what I like to do here, again, I will fast forward, I will use a pen tool and just go and quickly extract the arm. Okay, but before I do this, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by Envato Elements. In case you don't know, Envato Elements is an amazing, huge website where you can find millions of assets for basically any project that you're doing. I'm using them a lot. So a bunch of elements here are from Envato Elements. My personal favorites are 3D elements, like these statues right there, and I will use the advantages of these 3D elements to add later shadows. You will see that later, etc. But they have millions of stock photos, stock videos, audio files, sound effects. They have After Effects and Premiere Pro templates. They have a bunch of cool transitions, intros, outros, and much more. They have some really cool fonts. They have other graphic elements. You can just go and check it there. Like they have a bunch of Photoshop brushes and actions that you can use in your project, some really cool overlays, and so on and so forth. And also they have a bunch of really cool 3D models, as I already said. I really love them because you can rotate them and use in any orientation and position that you need for your projects. And all of that, it's pretty affordable. The annual price is only $16.5 per month. If you want to go monthly, then it's double the price, but I always recommend the annual subscription, and everything is included. I mean that you have unlimited downloads, and all the downloaded assets are licensed, so you don't need to worry about licensing your assets separately. You can use it in commercial or personal projects without any problem. So if you want to check it out, check out the links down there in the description, actually one link down there in the description, and enjoy the Envato Elements. All right, now let's go back to the tutorial. Okay, Control and Enter, or Command and Enter on Mac. Then Control or Command J to make a copy of it. I will delete the original, and this is it. So first of all, I want to put it below this one. Okay. Then I want to make these two parts in the same height, probably something like this. And now let me see, maybe this, yeah, that's okay. Maybe I should go, I'm just thinking about the size of the hand and everything. I should go to filter and liquify and just fix this part right there. just a little bit. So the liquify screen is on another screen. So let's put it right there. And let's see. So in order to see the background, there's a settings that I always use. Let me show you. You have here show backdrop. So this is what I want. I want to just zoom this a little bit. Show backdrop. Okay. And make this bigger and just move it. Move everything here. Like that. Press enter. And this is it. Before and after. We can fix this, but there is no particular reason for that. So now I can go with these two. Yeah, and I can convert this to smart object just because, oops, not like that. This to smart object just because I can use the same amount of the filter on this one. So you can see, yeah. And now I can rasterize this one and apply layer mask. Why not? Or I can just move layer mask here for a moment and rasterize this one. Merge these two together, Control Command E, bring back the layer mask, and that's it. So I can put it back to smart object if I want, but I don't think I will need it. So I will make a group of this and name it statue number 1 because I have an idea to put another one here. And now let's play with some settings. So I need exposure to make everything darker, and I need probably hue and saturation, adjustment layer, these two for now, we will see. So for the exposure, I will make everything darker, but how much dark I want, as dark as these shadows right there, something like that. So I will go with the black and white adjustment layer and try to match that. So this looks cool, like the shadows right there. It's pretty okay, I think. And now let's bring this back. And another part is to change the color. So we will colorize this into the yellowish tone, something like this. But before we do that, I just want to play with the shadows. We need to reconfigure the light. So I will go with exposure. I will fast forward this because I don't know how while it will take me to do it, but definitely I will not do it really precise because it will take a while. The idea is to go just with lower opacity brush and just bring back some really soft brush, bring back some light to the model and to the spear here and everything, like it's in real life situation. The sun is coming from this direction, so on this part of the model we need to have shadows, on other part lights, and that's it. So let's fast forward this. Okay, so this is it. This is before, this is after. It's a solid difference. I can do it better, but again, for the time's sake, I was satisfied with this. So I will just erase the part of the spear here, like it's down in the sun, like that. That's cool, and let's say that's pretty okay. Now let's colorize it. So hue and saturation. And let's see the saturation check. So it needs to be saturated like this here. So something like this. I don't want to mess with this. So probably like that. Let's see. Saturation check off. Now let's match the color. So this looks nice. I think cannot see properly this. Let's go here and nudge it a little bit. Okay, it's not there yet. It's too much red, so let's say this is okay for now. Maybe we'll tweak it later. Definitely, we'll tweak something here. Now what we need to do is to go to another statue. This one, I will copy it, and let's bring it right there. about here. This is statue. I want to put it into a smart object, but again, before that, I'll just go with the eraser tool because I don't need this. It can be destructive. I'll just erase this. Okay, like that. Why not? So let's see if I go with this. I just want to make sure that everything is gone. And I will press Ctrl or Command T and see that I have something more here. So I will just go with lasso tool, Shift Control I or Shift Command I, delete, and then Control Command T. I have just her, so that's pretty cool. So I will put her somewhere here, like this. And I want to put it behind this rock. So she's too big right now, so I want to make her a little bit smaller, probably like that. But again, before that, convert to smart object. Now I can play with the size because I don't want to mess something up. Maybe I will make her too small and I want to make her bigger, and I cannot do it. So something like this, but she is too small, maybe a little bit bigger. So this is why I have it as a smart object. So like that, let's see. Maybe a tiny bit bigger. So trial and error, maybe like that. I like to unzoom it to see better the whole composition. And I think just a little bit bigger and we are there. So like this. Okay. And now let's go and add a layer mask, and just quickly with the brush and with this one, make it a little bit softer. I will just erase everything here and put her behind the rock. So this is cool, maybe a little bit more, and then bring it back like this. Perfect. And the same thing here. I want to do it a little bit more than I should, and then bring everything back. So like this, and just paint it back. Like that. Amazing. So we have two statues. They're too big. We don't have still the real reference of the size of the statues, but we will do it really quickly. So here I wanted to put it in another group, name it statue number 2, and I will use this exposure layer and this saturation layer, copy it right there, clip it to affect only that, and I need to delete this layer mask to fill it with white. And now I will do again the same thing. This one needs to be a little bit brighter though, so double tap. I will do the same thing, and I will just fast forward and paint the light there on layer mask right here. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so this is it about the light painting. Maybe you can do it better, not maybe, but I can do it better, but not for this amount of time. So now let's make it orange, and I don't like it. Why? Well, because she is too saturated for this part right there. Maybe not so orange, maybe a little bit more like that. Let's see. And this looks bad, this looks okay when I don't have the light here, but I have still the problem. Maybe like that. Okay, let's say for now this is cool. Now we need to paint some, wow, don't do it. And now we need to paint some shadows. So let's go first to the statue number 1. Let's close this. These are helpers. Okay, we will see about this later. And actually, let's do it now. First, I'll put it right there. The idea is that these are the steps from the camel, and the trails actually from the camel, and this is the camel. And I only think what I did before this tutorial is to extract these guys with the camel out of the background, just for the time's sake of this. So I will just copy this, and I want to get it back. So I want to copy it, close it, I don't need it anymore, and paste it right there. Right click, apply layer mask, Control Command T and flip horizontal. So I want to put them here. So we need to think about the size. Before that, let's turn them into smart object because the size, you know. Okay, so they will be really small because I want this to be really, really big. They are closer to the cameras. They will be somewhere here. They will be even smaller, probably. Probably, yes. But let's leave it like that for now. Okay, now let's deal with this. Control or Command T, make everything smaller. I want the trails to go something like the camel, make some trails here. So something like this. And now I will show you the trick how to mash this together. You already know the trick. I already showed you before with these two layers, but okay. So the point is to use a brush, use 100% opacity, and I want this brush. And just remove practically everything. I can use a lasso tool for a start, so remove everything here. Fill it with the black, okay. And what I will do, I will move it right there and actually remove this too, because I don't know if I would. What I made now, I made some mess here. If I delete, it will delete everything. So no, I don't want that. I just want this and this and this and this, and maybe I will leave this part. I don't know if I need it, but let's leave it, fill it black, and that's it. So now let's move this right there. Okay, and now I will use really soft brush, this one, and softly, gently just blend it better. Okay, so here is like a higher part of a dune, so this wouldn't be visible. All right. And now let's play. First of all, let's go with the helpers. Selective color, black and white. First of all, selective color, we need here to go with a hue and saturation, clip it and make this less saturated, but not this. I want this. Right, no problem. No problem, less saturated. So something like this. All right. I want to have fun while doing this. Otherwise, I would go crazy. So here, woohoo, here, that's cool. Then another thing is to make it darker. So this will show us the amount of darkness we need to apply. Let's go with the curves. Let's put the curves above, put it in a luminosity blending mode just to protect the colors and make everything darker like this. I like this. I like this. And what I'm looking in this part right here. I don't care about this. Why? You will see. Okay, now that you know the trick, let's go here to the layer mask and softly make this brighter. Okay. Let's see what we did. Ooh, really nice. So let's blend this a little bit better with the proper color. Okay, this is not perfect, but no problem. We need to move it down. We need to blend it even better here, and we will add some smoke here and actually the dust, etc. So we will cover a lot of things. So I like this. I like this for now. That's pretty cool. Maybe I don't like the size of the camel, maybe. So let's bring, what is this? This is the camel. Let's bring everything into one group. Control or Command G, camel. And now Control or Command T, and let's put it right there. Just make it smaller, like this. Wait a little bit. Wow, I don't want it like that. Then I need to go like this. Let's see if I move it now. Now it's better, but I need to put it somewhere here. All right, the other idea, see this? I don't like it, so we can fix it. Don't worry, everything can be fixed. That's a Photoshop. And see these outlines of the camel? I don't like it, but I don't care, because I will put the smoke, actually the dust, above it, so it won't be visible. So don't fix something that doesn't need to be fixed, because you will spend a lot of time doing this without any reason. Okay, so let's go and take this and let's see where we can put it. Let's go all about here, not in the helpers, but actually here. One more step right here. Oh no, right there, sorry. So like that. And let's see if we put this. That's a perfect composition. Actually, no, this is not a perfect composition. Let's make it bigger. Let's see. I don't like it. Do you like it? I know. I don't like it either. But if you put it somewhere, oh, that's not bad. Maybe just like there is some kind of rock here and the camel just went through. Nobody knows what is it. Nobody knows what is it. Maybe like a rock here. I don't know. And put it, make it blurry just to add the first front plan of the composition. Maybe one there and I don't know. Maybe one here. Who knows? What do you think? I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure about this one, but no, I will delete this one, and with this one I will go like that. Maybe I can rotate it a little bit. Maybe like this, and then I need to move the camel. So to move the camel right there. Let's see. Not bad at all. Wow, my camel is somewhere here. Let's try to blur this to see how this works. So right click, convert to smart object, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and let's do it. Now it's cool, but it's too cool. I don't want to be too cool. Maybe around 8, 9. Let's say 9 for now, but we can always change it here. So that's cool. And also I want to paint the lights here. So exposure, clip it effect, only that, make it darker. And I will leave it dark like that, but I will just paint some highlights here. And that's it. So I want to leave this, maybe this a little bit brighter, because I want to make this evenly dark, this side of the rock. But otherwise, let's leave it like this. I don't know if you see what I see here, but I don't want to tell that. If you see it, leave it down in the comments. Now I saw something that maybe we shouldn't make it like that, but fortunately we can always double tap, go inside here. Now I see it and I cannot unsee it, and go to liquify. Okay, and don't ask me why, but I just want to change the shape a little bit. Just to change the shape a little bit. Maybe like that. Maybe a little bit like that, and here. Oops, not like that. I don't know what to do with this rock. Maybe make it a little bit more square. So let's unzoom it. And a little bit more square. Okay, this is a different story. Let's press OK. Save it, close it, and that's better. That's better. So we can always go right here, add a layer mask, and I want to go with 100% opacity. I know this is already a long tutorial, but I can either do a speed out of this, or you can just watch me doing this. You can always fast forward the video, but all right, let's say that's pretty cool for now. What we need to do now is to add the shadows. I will fast forward this. I will just paint the shadows there, and that's it. So there's one cool trick. Let me show you that really quickly. There is one cool trick. So I went to Envato Elements and downloaded the same statue here, but in a different orientation, and that's the beauty of 3D elements. You can rotate them to fit your needs. So why I did this? Well, because I want to make shadows really easily. So first of all, if you just go like, wait, I need this and this. I made a mess here. I don't need this. Okay, so if you just go to statue number 1 and put this into the statue number 1 group, all right, and control click on the statue to load this, and also click on the new layer and fill it with any color, for example this one, and then just grab this and lower it down or rotate it, flip vertical, and then, you know, rotate this as a shadow. The color, don't look at the color, I put it in multiply blending mode just to see it better. So this is not proper because it's not that angle. The sun is coming from, let's delete this. The sun is coming from that direction, so practically in the side of the model, and you will see just the silhouette of the side of the model down there on the floor. So this would help a lot. So I will just erase, right click, rasterize. I will just erase this completely, right? And like that. I don't need this. And now what I will do, I will put it here. I will just use this with the hue and saturation adjustment layer, clip it effect only, the layer down below, and go like that. And all right, I have a silhouette. So that's one way. Another way is, whoops, I don't want to do it. Another way is maybe a little bit better because of the color of the shadow, because shadow is never black. I can delete this and just go click and fill it with some color. So this is maybe too bright, but I can always go and change that by using hue and saturation adjustment layer. Now I will go and flip vertical, make it smaller. No, don't do that. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. So I want to put it right there. Yeah, and I don't want to have these outside parts there distracting me. So again, the same thing, just delete them, Control Command T. Yeah, I have some more here. I don't know what is it. I don't see it, but I just want to delete it. Again, I have more of them. So what's going on here, guys? Delete, delete, delete. Control Command T. Yeah, that's better. Okay, flip vertical, put it right there, and go like this, go like this, go like this, go like this. And this is something that we would see, but without the legs, obviously. We need to fix that, but we can easily fix that layer. And the shadow will be probably something like that. So this is not 100% good, but we are just having fun with this. So it's better than doing the first idea that I show you. So something like that, press enter. And now what I like to do, I just want to paint and erase this, right? And just use brush and really hard one and just paint here, leg, okay. It's part of this leg will go into this shadow. So it will be something like that. And also Control Command T and right click, and I'm trying this. I don't know if this will work, but this is the idea. So Control click, 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 click here, and here, and here, and I just want to, no, I want one click here. Whoops, come on. Okay, to protect that and to protect this, I just want to move and to protect maybe this. I just want to move this like inside here. And I just realized that I can do it better. I can do it better, and I can do it like this. Because I will add temporary lines here. So here and here and here. Oh, it's too close. Here and here. And then I will go to filter. You never saw this anybody doing, I assume, because that just came to my mind right now. So why I'm doing this, just to have a better idea where I want to do it, but I want to move this, you know, like the shadow is coming down through that part of the dune, like this. Okay, let's see what we did here. Yeah, it's better. So I want to erase this. Okay. I want to put this into multiply blending mode. That's perfect. And that's too dark. And that's too saturated. So hue and saturation adjustment layer, clip it effect only this. And now I will fast forward this. I will do the same for the other statue. This is already taking a lot of time. And also I will blur this because I want to make not so harsh shadows, but that's the point. Alright, so this shadow is not the best, but we will cover it because I have the idea to put a lot of dust and smoke here, so we'll cover that. For now, let's leave it like that. I will not worry about that too much. This one is pretty much cool. And now we need to make the shadow for the camel, so where is the camel? It's right there, so right behind this. Again, I will fast forward. I will do what we shouldn't do, but I will do it. So that, and this is it. So you can see it's not the best thing to do in this situation, but just to save the time for the tutorial, I will do it. And again, will be a lot of smoke and we can go with this. All right, fast forward. Okay, so this is about the shadow. Now let's go to the camel. Let's add exposure adjustment layer. Make these guys darker. And I can do that with the curves too. But the idea is just to make them darker. And I don't want this to affect, so double click on that to affect too much dark parts of the camel, like that. And then again, go and paint the light back. So again, pretty fast job here, but it will do the trick, I think. Okay, so let's bring that back. Bring a little bit of the tail here. Bring this back. I can fast forward this, but let's not fast forward everything. We need, if this should be good, then we need to do more things here about the light. And you know, more things means more time spending here, the longer episode. And you know, for you guys who stick to this part right here, you want to learn, definitely. You want to see how it's done and to see all the details, etc. But maybe there are some of you guys who are still thinking, I want a 5 minutes episode. When I see that comment, you will never be good at this, because in 5 minutes you cannot make photo manipulation. You can make something, I don't know what, but these things takes time, sometimes 2-3 weeks to create something really cool, including 3D elements, modeling, etc. So trust me, 1 hour, 2 hours of this, it's nothing. It's so funny that it's practically nothing. So basically what we should do here is to go and add maybe another exposure adjustment layer, clip it to affect only this, make everything darker, invert it, and then paint some parts. Probably this wouldn't be so visible, so let's paint it back to dark. Okay, no, because sun is on the other side, and everything that is brighter on this side shouldn't be visible. Maybe not this too much. You got a point. So this etc. So that's one way. Another way is just to go and take this color and just paint it here. Paint it here, but then I need to remove it. Oops. I need to remove, no, X, okay, remove this, 100% opacity. I think I removed the right thing. Yeah, so then we can use and paint it, and paint this too, you know, so that we have impression that's how it should be. Okay, and there are a lot of painting here, so you need to paint and add light. That's why I love to do my own photos in the proper light conditions, etc., because it's much better, but I would leave it like this for now. Right, guys, so this is it. This is okay for now. So let's add some elements here. This is rock. I don't know what is it. I want to move it a little bit more here, maybe a little bit more here. I don't know why I have it. I don't know if I should actually remove it, but I like it somehow I like it, but maybe I need to put someone here. I don't know, but for some reason I'm liking this. All right, it doesn't matter. So let's go, and first let's go all the way down to the background, above the background, and actually let's go inside here and add some dust. All right, let's add some dust. So I want to add dust. Let me see, right? Let's try. We can add layer mask. So I want to use my cloud dust number 2 brush. So let's choose the colors. I want this and make it brighter. So this color, and I want another darker color here and make it less saturated. So let's try. All right, so here it is. We are adding some sand dust right there. Yeah, this is because the shadow is above the dust. So we can split the shadow from the statue number 2 group. We can do that, why not? So this is the shadow. Statue number 2, and actually we can group this and name this like that and put it outside and put it here. Okay, that's better. But you know what? No. Let's put the dust all the way up. That's even better. All right, we'll fix things the other way. Oh, what I forgot to add is the shadow of this spear. You probably already said that to yourself. Oh, where is the shadow from the spear? But it will be there, don't worry. Okay, so this is one part of the dust. The other part is here from the camel. Now, like, it's making this. So that's why I said this was not so important here, because it will be filled with dust. Another one bus dust. Okay, so this is it. I need to clear it from here because it will not affect this, definitely. And maybe we need to make this dust a little bit more what? Maybe a little bit more like this color. To colorize it a little bit. Okay, I want to add here a little bit. Like it's going up, right? Then let's clip this, erase the dust from here, because I don't want it there. I like this. Let's fast forward this and just add the shadow here. Okay, so this is it. Now let's play with a few other things. Let's go right there. Hue and saturation. Desaturate this a little bit because I don't like it like that. So a little bit desaturated. Also, what I like to do just a little bit before everything here, go, let's try this. This is experiment, gradient map. Okay. Ooh, this is nice. Gradient map. And I want to go with some oranges, reds. Let's see, reds, no, orange. Let's say I want to go with, let's try this, right? So I want this one here, this one there. And I want this one to be orange, but dark. Actually, this one will be black. Here we will have darker version of orange. Like that. Here and here, this will be white, completely white, right? Maybe not completely white, maybe just a touch of yellow, just a little bit. And this one should be maybe orange, maybe like this. Okay, let's see. Let's experiment with this, right? Yeah, see how this can be cool, but I don't want to be such a pronounced effect. So I can go with this all the way up, so above the shadows, the dust and everything. I can put it in soft light, no. I can put it in a color, no. Luminosity, no. I can put it in multiply, no. But what I can do, I can lower the opacity of this. I like it a little bit, not too much. Right, so this is just to add a mood. And now we need to play with a lot of things. So now usually what I like to do, I like to just leave it like that, save it, leave it like that, go and take some time off the screen because I can see better some errors and other things. Maybe I'll get another idea of what to do, what to add, etc. But then I will come back and add other things or do color grading or just continue with this. But for the time sake of this tutorial, and I don't have time and I'm pretty tired right now because of the situation you already know. If you're following this channel, I need to finish it like now without making a break. So let's see if we can change the sky or leave it like that and just change the color, etc. So first of all, this is the sky. We can go here and say edit and sky replacement. And here Photoshop will load the screen, and the screen is on my other monitor. So let's bring it right there. Okay. And now we can change the sky. So it's already changed, is this one. Doesn't look bad, but let's see what we can do. We can go here to some other skies. If we go with this one, let's add this like it's on another planet. It's crazy, but we don't want that. So, oh, not bad. We can choose either these images right there, or we can just add some of our images. I can flip it, because the sun is coming from that direction. I can move it a little bit, maybe like this, and I can play with the saturation, actually temperature, color adjustment, etc. So let's see. This is not bad. This is before with the original sky. This is after. I will pause the video and go online and try to find some other skies that maybe fits better. I don't know. Let's just do that. Let's pause the video. Okay, I searched for some clouds for around 10 minutes and I realized that I can search it for half an hour to find like something that I like. This seems really cool. Let's see if this would work. So I didn't try it, but it looks really dramatic. So let's go back here and let's put it. Wow. Convert to smart object. Okay, let's put it. This is crazy. Ooh, this is crazy. So definitely we need to flip it horizontally. This is crazy. So make it smaller. Let's see, something like this. And what I like to do is to bring back the mountains here. So I will use quick selection tool and quickly, hopefully nicely select this. Nice. And put it right here as a layer mask. So that's cool. And let's see what we can do with these clouds. So oops, we need to unclip the mask from the layer. So this looks nice, but let's make it even smaller. I like it actually, it's dramatic, but what I don't like is this down part is too dark, so I will fix that by either adding a layer mask. Let's see if we move this like that, or make this really dark. I'm not sure. I like it. I like these clouds. I'm not sure about this. Right, let's make it like this for now, and let's go right there and add a layer mask down below. And let's see, 100% really soft brush and brush out these parts. Also, I will add some smoke right there, so we'll try to see how that would work. So let's add some dust. Let's see, guys, this is just me experimenting, and we will see what we will get here. That's not bad. Also, I would go right here. Let's go to camera. Well, let's see what we can do there. Maybe add more orange, I don't know. So this is the clouds. These are the clouds. Let's go to basics. Maybe a little bit more orange. Let's go to color mixer. Hue. So yeah, if we add a little bit more red, this can be dramatic, this can be dull, but let's try. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, this is maybe better, I don't know, but let's see, before and after. Yeah, and what I like to do is try to open the shadows a little bit. Just try, like there is a storm coming, and I like it. So basic shadows, open them a little bit, but like this, maybe like that. And yeah, I like this to be bright on the left side. So let's see how this will work. This will, yeah, that's cool. That's really, really nice. Right now, let's go and play with some dust. So we have dust layer here. I want to add a little bit of the dust right there. Actually, I will do it on a separate layer. So this is here. This is not bad, but I can add a layer mask and remove some of them. Can do that. Okay. Then another dust layer. And now I can paint here because I definitely want this to be on a separate layer. Like the storm is coming. There are a lot of dust here. I don't know if I should add a little bit here, like, I don't know. This is just an idea. I don't know if it's good or not. Maybe like this. And maybe to add a little bit of the darker. Okay, now let's see. We need to make her. Oh, there are a lot of work now. I will fast forward this. I will make her more blurry and maybe a little bit of the background and clouds, and basically then I will do a color grading. So let's fast forward this process because maybe it can take some time, but I want to make some things blurry. So let's do it. Okay, so I did a few tweakings here and there, and I did just some hyenas here. I don't know why, but it's cool. Maybe I will add a little bit of dust, and that's it. That's it. That's actually I can go on this layer, and that's it. And I will color grade it and finish with this, because it's already taking so much time. But this is nothing. This is not big amount, or how to say big or high, or I don't know how you say in English. It's not much time invested for this, because guys, trust me, for these type of things you need to invest much more. So this is just me rushing over the things, but hopefully everything will come really nicely out of this. So let's see. Let's see how this will be. All right, so now let's go all the way up. Let's go to color lookup. Why not? And let's see. Don't go there. Go here. And let's see if we can use some of these LUTs. So let's go and let's just scroll through them. Ooh, this looks nice. This looks really nice. No. Okay, I'll just quickly go through some of them to see. This is not bad, like a night scene, but I don't want a night. I want day scene. This is not bad, but too contrasty. This is not bad. I know that all of you have your own preferences, but I will go with this one. Yeah, I will go with this one. Okay, I will lower the opacity a little bit. So let's see, around 50 or so %. Alright, then I will merge everything together, Shift Control Alt T or Shift Command Option E on the Mac, turn it into Smart Object and go to Filter, Camera, and just do a few tweakings there and finalize it, and let's call it for today. It's already a long tutorial. So here, maybe a little bit more like this. Okay, shadows, maybe open them a little bit, but what I like to do, I like to go here. And this is Photoshop 2022, so in case you're wondering what is this, it's a little bit different. So I want this gradient, and I really love how this works. So maybe like that. Let's see, and say I want this to be darker. So this part I want darker, maybe not like exposure, but maybe shadows a little bit. And let's see. If we can add a little bit more orange there. Or not. I don't want to use it like that. So maybe 0. So maybe I just want to just go with just a little bit. We'll see now here if the vignette will do the trick. So I want that to be darker, but we can go like that too. Feather it a little bit. I like it. Also, what we can do, we can go to color grading. Let's see if we go to shadows and make them more like that. Even darker a little bit. Let's see the blending. So balance it more towards the highlights. I like it. Let's see the color mixer, and let's see the saturation of oranges. Maybe actually first of all, let's see the hue. Should I go more towards the yellows or towards the reds? So maybe a little bit towards the yellows. With the reds, more towards the reds. I don't want to be like all the way like that. I want a little bit more reds here. Saturation, let's see if we saturated the reds. We can actually make the reds darker. So that can be cool, see? Alright, and details, we can sharpen it a little bit, just a little bit. Let's see, this. And for now, let's say this is it. Let's press OK. and this is the final result. Right guys, so that's finally it for this episode. It's pretty long episode, I know. Let me know what you think about the length of this episode. Do you like longer episodes or you prefer shorter episodes? I know that a lot of you guys who already know these tips and tricks, etc., would prefer shorter episodes just to run through it and see how everything works and get the ideas from that. I know because I am that kind of person, because I love to watch speed arts, because I already know how to do photo manipulations, and in some speed arts 5, 10, 15 minutes I can get so many ideas for some future projects. But I know that a lot of you guys are still learning, beginners, etc., and you prefer these types of episodes. So I would like to see your opinion down there in the comments. Also, I would do mix. I would do some speed arts, I would do longer episodes, etc. So don't worry, both of people would get satisfied. Make sure to like this episode if you like it. I would appreciate that a lot. Share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe in case you're not already, and press that bell icon to get notified about all the future episodes. Have fun, experiment, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.